Already a winning record on this road trip. They'll try to close it out with an exclamation mark here tonight on EA Sports. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Senators take possession to get this one underway. Takes it into the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The Senators win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. They've got some momentum here. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't score!
Look like that bounced off the defender and into the net.
Well, this is just a power play made on a power drive, James. And he's a power forward, and he is known for it. The way he shields the puck and drives the paint, and everyone's got to honor him, and then he finds the open player, and they put it home.
The Flames crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know, there's all that energy. Well, they've corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
Fires it, and that one stopped.
Samsonov's dialed in, James. I mean, he's coming off of a shutout, and he continues right where he left off with a huge save early in the game.
Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Flames played along the wing. The backhand. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
They are really starting to... They score!
Coaches love these kind of goals, James. When you have sustained offensive pressure, you're wearing your opponent down consistently, whether it's the cycle or whether you're creating motion and lanes to the net. Everything they did was right here. You could feel this one coming. They finally convert on their chances.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Calgary's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the face-off, they take possession. Moves around along the half wall. Unable to reach that one.
Assisted by number 3.
The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the saucer pass. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Quick shot! That's off a stick. And that's poked away. What a stop there!
When you have quick transition and you create speed and enter the offensive zone, you are extremely dangerous. You can read the ice.
Score!
it by the goaltender here, James, and there was no one who was going to step in front of that shot. I know I wouldn't have.
The Flames have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Calgary's won it. Takes a shot. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And that's blocked away. Passes it over. Rips it. And that goes off a stick. Unloads one. Oh, fantastic stop there. Another stop by the goaltender.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing. Sharangovich is playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Here's a blast, and that's broken up. The cannon from the point. Kolyakovo's moving the puck through his own zone. The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside.
You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Calgary's got a 3-goal lead. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Turns him away. Orpik's taking it from his own end. Taken by Turris. Tosses it to Thornton. He got all of that one. Rocked him. Oh, look at this. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Calgary's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. The Flames take possession off the faceoff. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Oh, what a paddle save on the play!
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
There's the physical side. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Waiting, waiting. Cutting to the net. Scores! He stayed with it, and there's a rebound.
They gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck. Good hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
The Flames are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Stankoven's won possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, just goes off his glove and it stays out.
Sogard's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Calgary's got it in the neutral zone. To the front. Oh, what a stop by Sogard. Calgary's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it. And they lead it late in the first. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Too much congestion blocks the shot. That's gloved by Sogard.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 59 seconds.
Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's putting on one of their most impressive offensive displays we've seen in a while. Scarbosa's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
50 tickets for the grand final tonight.
The Flames lead it here late in this first period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And there it is, stopped by Sogard.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Cruz won the draw inside his own end. That's a solid hit. Now he slides it up to St. Louis. Marlowe's got it across the line. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. Gains the zone on the left wing. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sogard. Scarposis won the draw here in the offensive zone. Scores!
Zone, James. Everyone knows their responsibility. It's about making sure they get to the spots that they need to get to and get off a quick release shot. Great goal.
Calgary's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Calgary's got possession of the puck. And he hangs on to the puck. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The whole team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, headed your way all intermission long.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Calgary's looked dominant throughout the first period, James. They've owned the puck. Their opponent's been vulnerable, and they've really executed on those opportunities.
Moves into the slot. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Calgary's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. The Flames take possession here inside the offensive zone. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net.
Sogard's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot, pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
The Flames have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but They're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, a reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
Calgary's got it from behind the net. Hall's got it in the defensive end. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Quick shot! Can't get it to go. He says, let's get physical on that play. Shuts him down. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Fires it! Scores! To be able to get the shot off, and he gets all of it and just hammers it by the goaltender. Calgary's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Time of the goal. 6 minutes, 1 second.
The Flames have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. They win the draw and go on the attack. Wow! Off the post and then off the crossbar, and we play on.
Scarbosa's been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities. And you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Calgary's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heel. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
The Flames will play the puck from behind the net. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Too much traffic in the lane.
Calgary's had a fantastic night all the way around, and when you feel this way, you're confident, you're playing with puck possession, you're distributing it the way you want. All lines are contributing. This is a nice feel as they head to the intermission.
Fires it on net. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
You're rewarded with a goal. Well, this is just a signature goal for him, isn't it, James? I mean, it's the power move. You know he's a north-south player. He knows how to shield the puck. He does it to drive the dot, and he gets inside and finishes it off.
Calgary's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers one at the net. Stopped by Sogard. Oh, another great save right there.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
The Flames have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Takes it in front. Big time blocker stopped by Sogard. And there's another stop.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Calgary's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Flames win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Aginla's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big-time stop there. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. What a steal in his own end. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Quick pass to Phillips. From center, they get into the attacking area. Loses the coverage there. Shakes loose. Huge stop by Sogard. Unloads the shot. Shuts him down. He scores! We'll talk about a friendly game right there.
It's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? The bounce at the right time, and that one is in his favor. Well, the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
Calgary's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Gonchar's got the puck in his own zone.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Picked up along the wall by Sharangovich. Puck picked up by Zary. Here's a blast! Gets a piece of it with the glove! The Flames working around near the back end. Way too much congestion blocks that. Grips it and rips it! With the blast! Denies them on the play! Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Sharangovich. Breakaway! Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Shakes off the coverage. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from play.
And one last save. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The Flames are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Are you a superfan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win ringside tickets to an upcoming game.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Flames have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Calgary's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Senators will go to work here in the offensive zone. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift.
And now it's grabbed by Gonchar. That's a solid check on the play. The Senators gain possession. The Senators will play it in their own end. Lets it go from the slot. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's one.
I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
The Flames are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. The Senators have it now. And he's able to handle that one. No, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal. Ottawa's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Puck scooped up by Alexiev. Here's a chance. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Sogard. And a great save.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Picked up along the boards by Alexiev. My goodness, the pressure rips. Score! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one. That kind of goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. Just an incredible finish on a power drive here, James, as he lowers the boom, puts out his leg, and doesn't allow his opponent back in. That's what you call fighting for your space and keeping it.
The Flames are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And now it's over to Hossa. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Scores!
Fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Calgary's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Puck moved over to Hossa. Oh, look at this. What a glove save by Sogard.
6 minutes, 2 seconds.
The Flames don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Ottawa's moving it up the ice. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Good use of the body on the play. He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Calgary's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Aginla's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Takes the feed, but under pressure. And he takes a shot. Denies him in front. Makes the save again.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
His reflexes on display tonight.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Here's it up. Scores!
Well, we've seen this goal before, especially when he has time to walk into that puck. He sees the white ice, he takes it, and he just buries it.
The Flames continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Stops them with a glove! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Panthers are up next, according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 15 seconds.
Scarbosa's won the draw.
He scores! Goodness, was that catapult? Now, I'm going to ask the question, how did he have that much time and space to get it off? I mean, everyone knows that he is a power shooter from the point, and he has all the time and space to be able to walk and get all of that one. Well, he's got all the time in the world and high ice to be able to walk into that clapper, James, and if you give him that kind of time and space, he's going to bury it almost every single time.
Calgary's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Puck grab by Orpik. Good hit. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. That's gloved by Sogard.
10 minutes, 44 seconds.
Calgary's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. The Senators win the draw here in their own end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Fleury stick handling in his own zone. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Calgary's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Taken along the wall by Fleury. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Sogard.
Another sold-out game.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. Calgary's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Thornton's won it in their own end. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Denied by Sogard. Oh, and another stop. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop! And another stop! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! The Flames have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize.
Gotta figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
Calgary's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Aginla's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The Flames, oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And that's off a stick. Takes the feed. Shakes himself free. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Taken by Thornton. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. He scores! Nice job to finish that on the
He hits that 15-goal marker for his career, James, and you knew he was looking at that one. He wanted that one on paper. One question, James. How does he have that much time to walk into that puck and let that clapper goal? That winds up in the back of the net, but there's no way. There should have been no coverage on that.
The Flames probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Into the attacking end. Puts it on net. He scores! Well, goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean. The Flames continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score. Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch. Gains the zone through the middle. Into the corner of the attacking area. Cutting to the slot. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through. Calgary's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Ottawa's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. And he says no! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
The Flames are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Calgary's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Boom! Grabs the puck in the slot. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly game right there. Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
You know what amazes me, James? The ability to pull that shot off. Get it into the feet quickly, but the accuracy. So you're quick with the release, but you find the back of the net with pinpoint precision.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Garbosa's won the draw at center. Hammers one from the point. What a sink! Time ticking away, and he comes up big.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 52 seconds.
This place is electric right now. Oh, that post-game meal's gonna be oh so sweet tonight, Pounder. 10 in a row now.
Yeah, it certainly tastes a lot better after a victory, and they know that they've got that streak going. Everyone is feeling good about themselves, the way that they're playing, and it's a lot of fun to be part of that group.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again.